What's up, YouTube? So, we have got the penultimate episode of this season of Preacher, and it was absolutely fantastic. One of the most brutal cold openings, I think, of this season. So we see the cowboy exact his revenge finally, and well, we now know where he is and why he is where he is, which I thought was really, really good, and it's really awesome to finally see this come to a conclusion. And I think that the way they've done it, like kind of drip feed these moments, like parts of his revenge hell loop, have been really, really expertly done, and it was great to watch. I thought that this version of hell was very, very interesting in the way that it was done, and that the cowboy was doomed to live out the worst part of his life of all time over and over, as opposed to the whole hellfire and brimstone hell. But this one seemed to be just a shuttle away, and the cowboy will wreak revenge in a different way. He will now be using or being used by the angels to get the voice of God back. We also have the angel as well that was in the bathtub back as well. Now, with the exception of Cassidy, the angels have been my favourite part of this show so far. And they've had some of the funniest dialogue, I think, and the way that it is executed by these two actors is just, in my opinion, expert and really, really good to see. Some of the reactions, etc., have made me laugh out loud countless times. And I think that really these guys deserve an award for the way they have portrayed their two characters. Now, my only issue with this episode really was the fact that they could simply go to a travel agent and buy 2 tickets to hell, which I thought was very, very odd. I mean, it's odd that they can simply get in there very easily, which for me kind of suspends the idea of disbelief. Now, one thing that I was very, very cool was the fact that, well, remember that this is an AMC show. The other big AMC show was obviously Breaking Bad. Now, I thought it was odd that this scene came up here, because I instantly recognised it. Why is that? Because it was used in Breaking Bad. It's the exact same type of scene in the exact same location, which I thought was really, really funny, and also a really good nod to Breaking Bad. Now, to use a wrestling quote from Roman Reigns, the mayor isn't a bad guy. He's not a good guy. He is, well, a guy. So it was a real big shock for me that a character moment from Emily, which seemed so incredibly out of place, well, she fed him to Cassidy. Now, this would make sense if this type of behaviour was commonplace in the fact that she puts on a front, but then we know that she does all the bad things. But she doesn't. I mean, she was bullied by Tulip for fancying Jesse Custer, but here she just kills him, the mayor, for pretty much doesn't seem much of a reason, and it's a pretty big heel turn from her here. So I kind of refuse to believe that she would let Tulip push her around for her to do this. So it was odd, but I'm assuming that they would have a good reason why. Now, if we're talking about character moments, I thought that this part with Sheriff was very, very good, because it builds upon the whole thoughts he had about his son, how he secretly wishes that, well, he'd finished the job, and now he's left to be disfigured for the rest of his life. Well, since he's on Earth, but he's in hell at the moment, so there is that. But here, it's very, very good of this character to evolve like this and have his whole feelings exude in a mercy killing here, but not knowing exactly what this person is in reality, and it was really cool seeing her appear behind him. So while Jesse has his best friend, well, he's only really known him a couple of weeks, but he has his best friend Cassidy back, well, he's going to bloody need him, because now he's got a war on 2 fronts. He's got to fight against Odin Quintanon, as well as having a fight against the Saint of Killers, the Cowboy, coming up, which is not going to be that pretty for him. All the while trying to get God to come to church, which, yeah, he has got his work cut out from in the finale episode, which is going to be a lot of fun to see. So if you enjoyed that video, please do drop a like, please do subscribe for new reviews every week, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.